Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Just got back from Seattle. It was a very successful day. We had 21 people come out. I'm down 21 hoodies, and happy to say so. We got three remaining. I'm going to be back out in Seattle Sunday. I'm going back out again. We're going to do it again. It's supposed to be better weather Sunday. I'm really grateful for everyone who showed up today. If you're out there watching, thank you so much. The people who came out today were troopers. It was cold, it was wet, it rained all day. I mean, it was Seattle weather, but it was colder than normal for this time of year. So, had a man fly up from Arizona, another man fly up from Los Angeles. Actually had a third person fly up from Arizona, but he got in at the end of the day, so I'm going to link up with him Sunday when we're back out there. Three people flew into town to participate. Awesome stuff. And I hope as we continue to do this in the future, more and more people continue to support. But anyway, the only disappointment today was I could not get the live stream to work. And I'm going to try to troubleshoot that tomorrow, which is Saturday, and make it happen Sunday. There's so many golden moments today that I wish would have been captured in the live stream, you guys. Hilarious things, great conversations. I had these two coincidence theorists carrying out all this toilet paper who wouldn't listen to a word of what we said. Oh my God, you should have seen them, man. If you missed my work on the toilet paper crisis caused by the coronavirus, you got to check that out. Of course, in Gematria, toilet paper equals coronavirus. But anyway, lots of great moments today. We had a young woman stop by, and she asked us what we were doing. And she got all inspired, and she said, I got to go home real quick and do something. And I'm going to come right back out here. Man, she came out and stood for the whole day with us. And it was awesome, you guys. So we will do it again. And if this continues to go on throughout the year, assuming they don't call martial law on us, I'm going to continue to go out to Seattle and try to inspire people to do things in other cities like this. For everyone who said we didn't bold the signs enough, just so you know, we went back and we bolded them all, so all the signs got thicker. Appreciate that feedback. Just so you know, if you're watching this on Gematria Effect News, you can go watch these 4 videos that were uploaded today. I wasn't able to live stream, but I took time to make some short videos and just show people kind of like what was going on. But again, had we live streamed, it would have been awesome. So, coincidentally or not, today, Bill Gates, the same day that we did, whoops, what did I just do there? Hit the wrong button's what I did. Hold on, Truth Seeker. Bear with me. Tired. It's been a long day. Coincidentally or not, today, the same day we were protesting the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation in front of their building, that's what we were doing in Seattle, Washington, bringing awareness to Event 201, which was the Bill and Melinda Gates simulation of the coronavirus outbreak, which was October 18th, 2019, supposedly before coronavirus was discovered in the world. We're out there exposing this today. And I meant to say this before, but what was cool is employees came out and told us that we had created a buzz within their own building, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and a lot of people were weirded out because even the own employees of this organization in Seattle had no idea about this Event 201 simulation, which was a real thing, which anyone can verify. So it's like the best kept secret in Seattle. None of the news stations knew about it. None of the employees, even at Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, knew about Event 201. And now that they know about it, they're all weirded out. But on this same day that we created this buzz at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, a legitimate buzz, Bill Gates announces he's leaving Microsoft, his board position, and his Berkshire Hathaway board position to focus more on the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. And, I don't like to use the word coincidence. It's possible that this was all planned for him to do this anyway today. And I guess if that is what it was, it just shows that there was a synchronicity. There's something about us doing this on this day and this happening. But from Bill Gates' birthday to today, his announcement, Friday, March 13th, 2020, 137 days. And we know what that number is, right? That's the 33rd prime number. And remember, Bill Gates was CEO of Microsoft for 33 years before he resigned. On the executive camp or on the Microsoft campus, the executive building is number 33. Again, Bill Gates is 33, like masonry, like secrecy, like order. And strange world, isn't it? On the day of this protest, on the day maybe we shook up the faculty of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation more than they've ever been shooken up before, this announcement. So, something else. And then, of course, in the world of news by the numbers, Donald Trump declares a national emergency. And I mean, they are taking some major precautions. A lot of school districts have suspended all school operations. I don't ever remember this happening in my lifetime, school being suspended. You know, sweet lady, they did it at her school. Washington State did it throughout the whole state. You guys just aren't going to school anymore. And I'm tempted to share something. I don't want to pass on gossip and get people. Again, it's never about fear. It's all about awareness and preparation. When I was driving back from Seattle to home in Yakima, a gentleman called me up and he seemed sincere and authentic. He's military. He has military connections. He was telling me in his confidence that in 1 to 2 weeks, he has word from higher ups in the military that in 1 to 2 weeks they are going to take this even further and declare a form of lockdown / martial law that could last between 2 weeks and a month. So again, you guys, if they do this, just realize it's all agenda and you're going to survive, but maybe just, have some of that water on hand just in case, big bag of rice, some canned beans, some peanut butter, just things that last. I don't suspect they'll knock the power out on us, but I mean, I would have some things that you can just eat without having to cook just in case they're really trying to mess with us. But again, don't trip out. I mean, we're going to survive. It's obvious that they're playing games with us. And the thing is, this is what we've been talking about. It's never about fear, but we have to recognize that this government that rules over us, they operate by a code and not for our betterment. And as each day goes by, things do get continually worse. The police state grows, the rights and liberties are lost, more and more chemicals and toxins from the sky to the food to the water. That's why we got to wake up and fight back. And again, I'm not saying that we caused Bill Gates to do this today. I mean, to me, that would be a big claim. I do find it really interesting, though, that we're at this building doing this all day and this happens. But maybe we did. And if we did, realize it only took 21 people. Well, I guess plus me, 22. So, again, small people can do big things. And we raised a lot of awareness. We communicated with a lot of people today. We got a lot of attention. And Seattle's a ghost town right now. So had Seattle been operating at normal capacity, we would have reached even more people. And again, we'll be down there Sunday. I'm thinking Sunday, I'll start around 10 a.m., 11 a.m. And just so you know, Sunday, instead of meeting at 5th and Mercer by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, where we're going to meet is Pike's Place Market. That's where we finished up today. The police were called on us at Pike's Place Market. They made us move our location to across the street. It wasn't too big of a deal. We were almost just as effective across the street. But Sunday, Pike's Place Market, that's the main tourist attraction in Seattle. If you ever seen them throw the fish in Seattle, that's the place. So, you want to come out this Sunday. Again, I'll post exactly what time I'm going to be there at before Sunday rolls around. But right now I'm thinking 10, 11 a.m., somewhere in there. I will be down at Pike's Place. If you don't like to go to Seattle because normally it's hard to park, it's not going to be this time. It's a ghost town, I'm telling you. There's still people down there, but there's parking everywhere. People are staying indoors because of the coronavirus. But for the people who are still out, those are the people to interact with. And today, tons of positive interactions. And really an awesome group of people came out. And a lot of great conversations. A lot of smiles, a lot of laughs. My only regret is, man, that I couldn't get the live stream to work, because that would have been awesome, you guys. There were some great moments that happened today. So the good news is they'll happen again. Okay, I forgot to talk, though, about Trump's national emergency. So he did this on March 13th, right? Friday the 13th. You can write that date 13/3 like 133. Remember, back in 2015, we pointed out after the first Republican debate when they were narrowing down the giant field of candidates that they put up the stat on Fox News. The first debate when Trump spoke that he was the 133rd richest man, made a video right then before the debate was even over saying, oh my, are they foreshadowing The Apprentice as the next president? Man, they were. Remember, shortly after that, when Donald Trump made his 133rd appearance on Fox Tonight, they made a big deal about that. They didn't talk about his 130th appearance, his 131st, his 132nd, his 134th. They didn't talk about none of that, but they talked about his 133rd. We made a video that day and pointed out too. Because again, in Gematria, President's 133, White House is 133, government's 133. So the president makes this big announcement on Friday the 13th. And you know, most people associate Friday the 13th with fear, horror, negativity, you know, horror movies. This kind of stuff is creating anxiety in the public. So, Trump declares national emergency on March 13th, Friday the 13th. And remember, the first case in the U.S. was found January 21st. We've covered that topic to death. Why 121? I told the same story to like 1,000 people today in Seattle. You might hear my voice is a little bit gone. But from the first case in the U.S. to today is 52 days later. Remember, when you use those rules of numerology, President's 52, White House is 52, government's 52. When you don't use the numerology, 133 with the numerology 52. And notice there's also 1 month and 21 days. 1 month and 21 days. By the way, today, the day of this announcement, March 13, 2020, date with 56 numerology, coronavirus 56, toilet paper 56. From the event 201 simulation to the initial reporting of patient 0 was 56 days later. Toilet paper's 56. This number getting coded all over the place in these stories. And then today, 313 can also be written 3/13, like 313. That's the 65th prime, pandemic 65. Remember, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation simulated a coronavirus outbreak October 18th, 2019. A simulation where it said 65 million people would die over the course of 18 months. That simulation was on Melinda Gates' 65th day of her age. Bill and Melinda Gates were married 65 days after Bill Gates' birthday. He appeared in the Netflix documentary The Next Pandemic and also the Netflix documentary Pandemic. He predicted this would happen in the next pandemic, which came out November 7th, 2019, before any of this as well, just shortly after the Event 201 simulation. So you got to say, what are the odds? And by the way, just a quick follow-up on the Tom Hanks thing, the Tom Hanks diagnosis of, well, Tom Hanks and his wife. Remember, his wife's name equals the same thing as Wuhan. Tom Hanks' full name equals the same thing as Wuhan coronavirus. But check this out. Check this out. This is what I missed when I did the video the other night. Look at this. This is a, whoops, let me type right. Tom Hanks' birthday is July 9th, right? He's born in 56, but his birthday is July 9th. He did the movie Sleepless in Seattle, where the first case was found in the United States, which is where the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is headquartered. First case was found in Seattle January 21st. Tom Hanks, he was diagnosed on March 11th. We covered it, and I hit everything about that except for this, and this was a big miss. So from his birthday to the day that he was diagnosed was his 247th day of his age, right? And again, well, I'll show you this too, by the way. If you ever have trouble on Gematria.com, GematriaEffect.news has a calculator as well. Same 4-base ciphers as the other website. But if you write out Seattle, Washington, with the reverse alphabetic order, it's 247. You see that? 247. So on Tom Hanks's 247th day of his age, and I'll just do it on this calculator since you're familiar with this one. But all the values are the same. 212, 68, 247, 94. Again, Seattle, Washington, 212, 68, 247, 94. Same ciphers. But Tom Hanks' 247th day of his age, Mr. Sleepless in Seattle, diagnosed. And again, to his upcoming birthday, is a span of 121 days. Like coronavirus outbreaks 121, like Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation 121, like World Health Organization 121. Again, first case January 21st. Same numbers popping up everywhere. So again, thank you to everyone who supported the work today, whether you were there or you just provided some emotional support or you sent $1. You know, thank you very much. All of you made it a very great day. And if you're watching this video on Gematria Effect News and you want to see these clips that were uploaded from today, make sure you're subscribed to Gematria Effect Sports as well. That's where I put the 4 video clips up at. So, be back Sunday. I'll give you guys an update tomorrow on what time I plan to be there, but I'm thinking 10 a.m., 11 a.m. It's Sunday, so maybe 11's better. Be there from like 11 to 5, 11 to 6, something like that. And hopefully the live stream's working, so that's the goal. I got to troubleshoot that tomorrow. All right, Truth Seeker. Till next time.